So basically, that's a very good question, and that's a dilemma in even in people's mind when in the teams internally as well. Like, because product managers have a huge responsibility, as I mentioned. If they have a 500K customer sitting out there, they are managing their portfolio, and if that customer says this is how we want and this is how the UI UX kind of fits in with our customers whom we are providing the software with, this product manager is in huge trouble because there are other customers using the same UI and UX. Now, how is technical team going to make those changes, particularly for this vendor or this customer?
Subset.
Subset. So exactly, it's kind of, and these product managers when they come back to obviously the technical folks, they they can only give the feedback that this is what we feel. Now, can you make those changes? And the technical team says that okay, when we were shipping this to the client, we made it according to what they needed. Now they've come up with a new change because they feel that their customers don't like the UI or UX, but there are other 100 customers who are using the same thing. And if we want to make those customizations, obviously there's a cost involved. There's obviously profitability which will start playing a very important role. There'll be more tools that we would need to make sure that the company that the software is adjusted as per the client's requirement. And then it's and obviously the technical folks won't say anything. They would say okay, we can do it, but we need these things in place. And this will go on to obviously another 200K of costing, and we can make those changes for sure just for this client. And it's a mess because now the product manager see the portfolio going 200K lower, and earlier it was 500K. Now they feel that okay, we are just and the product manager would want to convince the technical folks, is there some other way out? Because I feel the technical folks are time bounded. They have those deadlines. They want to make sure that they are achieving it very quickly. And they would want to use the right tools and the fastest tools which can get them to places. Obviously, with cost cutting, they can go with tools which are not to that high level, and go out and say that okay, the expenditure would be 100K instead of 200K. But that's a huge, like, even when we are having that type of communication, it's already a bottleneck for the product managers because the product managers won't be able to say that we can't go on the costing. We want it to, like, obviously they themselves, the product team, would want it to be the same amount of the revenue that they're seeing from this customer. They don't want to go out and spend another 200K just on the client. So those types of things, I think, with the micro communities as well, it's not going to resolve. It's a problem which will still continue. It can only be resolved when, the real business kind of understands it. And those business leaders, if they come in and say that, yeah, okay, we are keeping those margins for such type of customer where we have, like, okay, it's a 500K customer and we are expecting it to have some expenditure of say 200K, which is almost 20%. I think it's still huge. And business leaders don't say that ever, but somewhere I feel they do know the game very well, where even if we are getting going out with a customer which is 500K, we'll have a good expenditure of 200K according to their needs and costings and even the resources that we're using. So I think only business leaders can come out and say to the product managers that go ahead, we are okay with the expenditure. But they never do that because that's how I think the business functions. And that's how I feel the product managers also go a long way to convince the technical folks that we want to make it more reliable. We want to make it more cost effective for our team as well. And that's the only thing. But I don't think micro communities would be, interested to, like, even if that discussion kind of goes in, this is the same way how it will be discussed. It can be like the product managers can easily discuss it with the gatekeeper. and the gatekeeper can go out and tell it to those 20 people, 20 folks that this is what we feel.
Listen to Between Data and Risk podcast